Some in the zoo, I got something in the shoebox. I can with my mood, tell me something that I lose me. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
78 Sports TV here. Shout out to the LDBC, Lions Den basketball community in this case. All right, so this is my crow eating time. Milwaukee Bucks fall in Game 6 to the Toronto Raptors. We won the first 2 games and lost 4 straight. Okay, it is what it is. Okay, all right. Let's talk about the game. Let's talk about why we lost. My last video about this series, I told you guys my opinions on the Milwaukee Bucks and why we were losing these games. We went away from shooting 3-pointers. We shot threes, but we didn't shoot as many as we did during the rest of the playoffs and the regular season. Okay, we shied away from the 3-pointers against Toronto because we had a couple of bad shooting games that intimidated the team. It broke the team's confidence in their ability to shoot threes. Okay, and the team shied away, started pump faking, running to the rack. I just don't understand it, bro. Okay, it would be instances where Giannis gets the ball in the paint. 4 Toronto Raptors collapse on Giannis. That means what? It's 4 Bucks wide open, right? Giannis passes the ball. Somebody's wide open for a 3. Instead of shooting the 3 that like we did all season long, we pump fake, get a Toronto Raptor defender time to get there, and then we start driving to the hoop, get the ball stripped, or miss the shot and get they get the rebound. It's just, for the life of me, I don't understand why the Bucks started doing this. Okay, I just believe it was a lack of confidence by the team. Now, we lost by 6 points. We were in the game. We had opportunities to win the game, 20, 30 opportunities to win this game. At one point, we were up big, and we let the Toronto Raptors go on a 26-3 run. All right, which is unacceptable at this level of basketball. If you want to be champions, you have to be able to stop the bleeding. Okay, teams are going to go on runs, but 26-3 is absolutely unacceptable. Everybody from the coach on down to the bench players, we failed. Okay, we failed in that regard. All right, now let me look at these stats here. Rebounding, we out-rebounded Toronto. We shot more free throws than Toronto, okay? We shot more 3-pointers, barely, than Toronto. We didn't shoot the threes we should have shot, but we shot more than Toronto, okay? We basically played Toronto Raptors basketball, okay? Assists. Toronto had 1 more assist than we had. No big deal. Blocks. We had more blocks than Toronto. Steals, 7-7. We were even. Turnovers were virtually even. Turnovers, we had 11 turnovers. They had 10. But that's not why we lost. I'm not going to blame it on turnovers. Even though we had some stupid turnovers in the game, we had too many opportunities to win this game, okay? Points in the paint. The Bucks had 28 points in the paint. Toronto had 34, okay? That's their game, okay? So it is what it is. All right, now let's look at what the Bucks gave us. Giannis gave us 21 points, 11 rebounds, and 4 assists in 41 minutes. That's unacceptable for Giannis. Those are numbers I expect from Khris Middleton. You know what I'm saying? Malcolm Brogdon. But in a closeout game, a game that we have to win, our star, Giannis Antetokounmpo, has to step up, okay? Now, it's okay. Giannis is 24 years old. These are part of the growing pains. You have to fail, before you can start succeeding. Toronto is a team that has failed year after year after year, and they're finally, with the addition of Kawhi Leonard, have been able to figure out the right recipe to get it done. Kawhi Leonard's patience, his poise, his calmness relaxed his team. He played like a boss, okay? Kawhi Leonard went out there and played like a boss. You never seen this guy rattled. You never seen him doing stupid things. He was always under control, like he had been there before. You understand? The Bucks did not conduct themselves in that manner, which comes with time and experience. All right. Another thing, Giannis has to develop a better post game. All right. Giannis is a monster at getting into the paint, but when the defense collapses like that, Toronto did the best job I've ever seen anybody do on Giannis. Okay, consistently. I'm not talking about in games here or there. I'm talking about consistently. 4-game stretch, they found the recipe to collapse the paint on Giannis. All right. Giannis has to, and the Bucks have to be more creative when it comes to offensively getting Giannis into the game. Giannis has to develop some post moves. He has to work this offseason on post moves. His jumper, I'm not worried about that. That will come. His jumper will come because he's going to work on that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm more concerned about his post moves. Giannis has to be able to develop some turnaround fadeaway moves, turnaround post moves, shit like that, shake and bake stuff. He got to start developing that, you know what I mean? Because everything can't be 100 miles an hour, you know what I mean? Otherwise, it's going to be like Westbrook, you know what I'm saying? Westbrook, 100 miles an hour, you know what I'm saying? An outstanding player. But if it's not calmed down and controlled, then it can look sloppy. You see what I'm saying? So, but, like I said, Giannis is 24 years old. He got plenty of time to develop, and I'm sure he's going to grow from this and learn from it, and he'll get better. Okay, Khris Middleton, I love Khris Middleton to death, but Khris Middleton, they're going to have a conversation with him in the offseason. I hope they resign him, but Khris Middleton has to understand that he is not Allen Iverson. I'm sick and tired of Khris Middleton getting the ball, demanding the ball, and then start dribbling, all these behind-the-back dribbles. You know you're being double-teamed, but yet and still you think you can, I don't know what you think. You're not Tim Hardaway, okay? You're not Allen Iverson. I don't know what the hell Khris Middleton think he's doing with the basketball. It's just inexcusable errors by Khris Middleton, okay? Your job is to go out there and shoot the three. That's what you do best. Okay? So when you get the ball, shoot the three. Who cares if you miss? In the first half of this game, I was proud of the Bucks. We shot the three. When we were open, for the most part, we shot the three. A lot better than the previous games we were losing. Okay? Then, second half come around, the Bucks stopped shooting the open three. Here we go again with the pump faking. Here we go again with everybody scared to shoot, everybody scared to miss. Nobody wants to have the game blamed on them. Oh, I missed the shot and they got the rebound and they scored. When you start thinking about stuff like that, you're going to lose, okay? You're going to lose, But that's the coach's job to bring calmness to his team, and the leader of the team, Giannis, to bring calmness to the team, okay? And this is another thing that got exposed, is that regardless of how good the Bucks bench is and how deep we are, when it's all said and done, your star has to be able to. And this is what I just learned. I just learned this. I thought the Bucks were different. I thought we were going to be the team that did not have to rely on Giannis like that. Giannis could get us 25 points, but the rest of the team was so deep that we would be able to compete with anybody and beat anybody. But I saw something from the Bucks last night in that closeout game. I saw the team looking to Giannis. They did not play their game. They looked to Giannis to be the guy to lift them, right? Do something magical, right? The way Kawhi was doing for the Raptors, the Bucks was expecting Giannis to do something magical. Yeah, we know you're getting triple teamed and all this, but we're expecting you to start doing some magical stuff. This is what separates the good from the greats in the NBA, right? The magical moments. And that's what the team was waiting on. I saw him standing around, pump faking and scared to shoot, passing it to Giannis, waiting, looking back, looking at Giannis, seeing what he can do. Come on, Giannis, you can save us, So, unfortunately, that's what it is, you know what I mean? So all y'all who was telling me that, the Bucks can't win like this, that Giannis is going to have to do this and that, you was right, you know what I'm saying? I can admit if I'm wrong. It is what it is. Giannis is going to have to be the guy, you know what I mean? If Giannis gives us 30 points tonight, we win. We only lost by 6. Giannis had 21 points. If Giannis gives us a simple 30, we win, right? Giannis hits his free throws, we win. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to come down to our best player being able to show up when necessary. You know what I'm saying? That's what's going to come down to. It is what it is. Ilyasova, I was proud of him. He gave us 13 points tonight off the bench. He played very well. He shot the three. He shot the ball when it's open. George Hill has been a godsend to us. He gave us 10 points off the bench. We need to keep George Hill. I like George Hill a lot. Bledsoe gave us 8 points. I'm very disappointed in Bledsoe. Very disappointed. Bledsoe played like garbage. He was outplayed. He was just outplayed, man, by Toronto. Toronto just owned Bledsoe. Bledsoe he couldn't get nothing going. He just had some mental block. I don't know what was going on. Bledsoe has always been a solid player for us. You know what I'm saying? A guy capable of getting us anywhere from 15 to 25 points a game. But Bledsoe has this series just choked. He choked bad, bro. He just choked bad. Horrible choking by Bledsoe. Y'all hold on my blades. So I don't know what's up with Bledsoe. We'll see what happens next year. We just gave him $70 million, so we got him signed up. We need to bring back Malcolm Brogdon. It's a must. The Bucks have to bring back Malcolm Brogdon. We have to. I don't care what we do. We have to bring back Malcolm Brogdon. It's an absolute must. You know what I'm saying? Brogdon, in my opinion, is our second best player. He don't get a lot of shot opportunities, but Brogdon is a fucking elite player. This guy get enough shots. Brogdon is a monster. Okay, we have to bring him back. Okay. Brook Lopez gave us 18 points. I would love for the Bucks to bring back Brook Lopez. I think Brook Lopez has helped us out a lot this year. He's hit some crucial buckets. Being able to stretch out the floor like that, shoot those threes, and Brook Lopez was the only person other than Giannis who could do anything in the paint. Okay, Brook Lopez got a lot of hustle about himself. He plays with passion and desire. I want him back on the Milwaukee Bucks. So we need Brook Lopez. Okay, Khris Middleton, we need to re-sign him as well. I don't know what's going to happen here, but Middleton is a free agent. So hopefully we re-sign Middleton. I really want this team back. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what happened with Mirotic. I don't know why the coach just decided not to play Mirotic. Like I said, I don't know if Mirotic got hurt and I ain't hear about it. What happened? You know what I'm saying? We just went away from the recipe we had in the first two games. We just went away from it. We lose one game and just switch everything up. I just don't understand it. I don't understand why we did that. You know what I'm saying? For the life of me, I don't. Okay? So, Toronto Raptors side, whole team got involved pretty much. You had Siakam giving the Raptors 18 points. Kawhi Leonard, 27 solid points. Seemed like he had more, but 27 solid points, 7 assists, 17 monstrous rebounds in 41 minutes. Marc Gasol didn't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Lowry gave 17 points. Lowry played. He balled out this series. Lowry balled out. First game, Lowry had 30 points, and the Raptors lost. And I thought that was a fluke. Lowry been balling out. He been a solid guy. He been a solid guy for the Raptors this year. Well, in this series. Danny Green didn't do nothing. I don't even know who the hell Fred VanVleet is. I don't even know who that is. I don't even know who he is. But he busted our ass for 14 points. I don't even know who he is. I don't even know what he looked like. Who is this guy? He's ridiculous. Serge Ibaka, 9 points. Norman Powell, 9 points. Norman Powell is another guy who hit some big buckets for the Raptors. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, moving forward, I'm proud of the Milwaukee Bucks and what they did this year. My first goal for the Milwaukee Bucks this year was for us to get out of the first round. My second goal was for us to get to the Eastern Conference Finals. My third goal, once we got there, was to win the Eastern Conference Finals, and I worry about the finals when we got there. But, we got to the Eastern Conference Finals, won 2 games, and lost, okay? So next year, we got to come back stronger, more experienced. Guys know what it takes to to get to that level. Okay, know what it takes to win at that level. Now we know that going up 2-0 means nothing. Okay, right? Home court advantage means nothing if you don't play your game. Okay, I'm a firm believer that the Bucks could have won this series. If we played our game, we could have won this series. Okay, had we shot our shots, okay, and trust the system, right? Sure, first game we shot our shots and we missed them, but we still won. Okay, we won because if we shoot by the percentages, just by the numbers, if we shoot our 3-pointers, even if we're missing some, we're gonna hit the ones we need to hit. Okay, that's gonna be the difference in the game. Had we did the same thing tonight, we only lost by 6. That's 2 3-pointers away from this game being a tie game. Okay, if we shot our shots, we would have won this damn series. All right, but we went away from the system. You know, we panicked. That comes from inexperience. That's all it was. But we will come back better next year. We'll see what happens. But you know, as for right now, we got the Raptors versus the Warriors. I don't know. Normally I would think the Warriors are gonna destroy anything moving. You know what I'm saying? But you know, with the way Kawhi Leonard is playing right now, with the poise he's playing with, and if the Raptors can, keep supporting him like that, you know, who knows what the Raptors can do, especially if they lock down on defense. Game 3 against the Bucks, like they switch gears. The Raptors went into full beast mode defensively in a way I've never seen in the NBA. I've never seen such a quick turnaround defensively. These guys played like they was on caffeine or something, man. They out there just running around, just not getting tired. They just locked down. They took it real personal, and the Raptors played with more heart than the Bucks did. You know what I'm saying? The Raptors wanted it more. They played with more heart. They played with pride. You know what I'm saying? And they beat us. That's all there is to it. But we'll see. I'll probably do a video in the following days, in the upcoming days, about the NBA Finals. But congratulations to the Toronto Raptors and their real fans. You know what I'm saying? The rest of you dudes, man, kick rocks, man. Don't come up here talking crazy to me when you, like I said, your favorite team ain't even in the playoffs, or they got dusted off. You see what I'm saying? Now all of a sudden we finna have all these bandwagon Raptors fans pretending like they've been with the Raptors all year, even though you ain't seen them in nobody's comment section all year. But now they finna come out the woodworks acting like, yeah, the Raptors, man. This is what people do every year in the NBA. That's what happens. So we'll see what happens, man. I've been a Bucks fan. I've been riding with the Bucks. You understand? I watched all the games, all of them. You understand? There's a lot of bandwagon dudes try to hop on the Bucks. I seen some dude at the bar. Don't know shit about the Bucks. He from Milwaukee. He just started watching the Bucks in the postseason. He don't know nothing about the Bucks. He trying to argue with me in the bar. Oh no, see, no, you wrong. They don't need to shoot no more threes. They doing with the right thing. They need to go to the paint. They need to go to. I said, bro, that's not no. That's not how we've been playing all year. All year we've been shooting more threes than everybody else. We've been making more threes than everybody else, right? And we've been getting away with it because even when we miss, we lead the league in rebounds. So we winning. Well, I don't go by them stats, man. Well, get out of here, man. Shut up. Don't even watch the Bucks. Just over here just talking crazy. That's the worst thing about when a team this just start doing good is the bandwagon people who come around just to see the team fail and shit. You know, if they win, then you're going to act like you've been supporting them the whole time. If they lose, then you're going to say, I told you so. See, I told you, man. See, man, shut up, man. Drink your beer and shut the fuck up talking to me, man. But anyway, 7 Sports TV, salute to the mighty LDBC, and I holla.